Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, and I'm joined today by Redders. How's it going, good sir?
Good evening. Doing good. Doing good.
And today we've got the pleasure to do a brand new roundtable review for you guys. This is going up first on Patreon for a month, and then it will go live on YouTube for all of the unwashed masses. So if you want to watch our Patreon videos first and you're not a Patreon subscriber, follow the link going along the bottom of the screen. It costs £1 a month, and you get fantastic content like this. And you help us.
Breathtaking content.
Exactly. And you help our channel grow, basically, and keep pumping out all the content we do. So, as you can probably guess, we're going to be talking about the CrossfireX Multiplayer segment. So, this just got released onto Xbox. It's free to play. You get it on Game Pass and stuff. There is also 2 campaigns, but we're not going to talk about them. We're just focusing on the multiplayer. And from how we've discussed this previously, I think we're going to have varying views on this. So
yeah,
I'm going to let you go first, Redders, because I feel like yours is going to be...
No, I wanted to like it, but yeah, it's not good, is it? It's not in a very good place. The controls are just, I don't know what's going on. It's like the same people that made the controls for the Ima Gh0stbuster have made them for this. I like to think of myself as a seasoned first-person shooter, player. I play a lot of first-person shooters. I'm not great, admittedly, but I can control the character. I don't feel like I can control the character in this. But the aiming is so erratic. My aim assist doesn't help in any way, shape, or form. I've played with the settings. I've gone right up to max settings. That did nothing. I put him right back down. Did nothing. There's just something really bizarre going on. And the only way I can describe CrossfireX is it's Call of Duty if it was made by Wish.com. It's that for me. It's just I don't enjoy it, and the fact that there's not many maps and there's not many game modes. I don't like this idea that there's one mode per map. That's bonkers to me. The maps are there. Use them. Open it up to every mode. I don't get it. It's a shame because the weapons in the game are really cool. We've got a lot of weapon variation, but again, I feel like it doesn't matter what weapon you use. They all basically do the same, and that's aim in weird directions. So, I've not been having a good time with this game.
See, I'm the opposite. Now, it does have its issues. Now, for anyone who hasn't played this yet, it's split into multiple modes, the multiplayer. So there's a modern mode and a classic mode. Classic mode, it plays a lot like the original PC version of Crossfire. Now, Crossfire, for those that don't know, was basically like a Chinese knockoff of Counter-Strike, hugely popular in Asia. It was free to play. It was pretty much a carbon copy of Counter-Strike with like the search and destroy gameplay modes, team deathmatch, but then they also added in like zombie modes and stuff like that. And for a time, it was really, really popular on PC. And obviously, this is sort of like a modern version of it. So classic mode, I found, and that's what I've pretty much played about 95% of my times within classic mode because I liked original Crossfire. But modern mode, they've sort of added sort of things to sort of make it feel a bit more like a Call of Duty game when it doesn't need to. And I think that causes a lot of issues. This gameplay here is from the second match I ever played on it, but I didn't record anymore. So I apologize because I sucked in this game. But it's just to show something off, basically, while we're talking. But modern mode, one, it had a few issues at launch where if you look down the sights and stuff,
I had that issue. Yeah, it was horrendous.
Classic mode doesn't have aim down sights apart from on sniper rifles. So it's very old school. Like I say, if you played the old Counter-Strike 1.6 or Source, you'll understand how it plays. But I don't feel it fully works on console. Like, I don't mind it. I understand how it plays because I'm used to playing it. I've put a lot of hours into original Crossfire, and I think it's a good representation of that. But playing it with a controller and not a keyboard and mouse is very difficult. The aiming is very hard sometimes. Yeah. So I feel like if I was playing this on PC, with this gameplay, I'd probably have a decent enough time. Do you know what I mean? Whereas
I tried both modes. I tried the modern mode and the classic mode. And to be fair, the first game I had on the modern one, I thought this is okay. This isn't bad. But then I played another game on modern, and my gun was just doing this all the time, just constantly going in and out of
that's one of the known glitches they've had.
And I was like, this is shit. And then you recommended classic mode, so I tried that, and then that was even worse. I could not control the gun; it's just flying off.
Classic mode is like Marmite. You either like that type of first-person shooter, and it's a very sort of early 90s.
Yeah.
It's like playing Quake, isn't it, with no aim or anything.
But that's the thing.
I like that.
I grew up playing like Unreal Tournament and Quake. I mean, they were my first person shooters. So I kind of like that erratic bounce around the map, But this is just bizarre. I mean, you run around a corner, boom, headshot. You're literally taken out straight away.
You can get camped a lot in this game, which is that's its downside. They haven't got a lot of anti-camping sort of mechanics in place at the moment.
I don't mind the whole spawn raping thing because that's part of any first-person shooter. Well, at least it used to be. But what I don't get is when you're walking towards the spawn. I mean, I noticed it in this area here where you're playing at the moment. The closer you get to the spawn, it's almost like the more accurate the enemy team gets. That's the thing I found really frustrating because there'd be loads of times where I'll be in the middle and I'll be shooting and I'll be like holding my own. Second I go near the spawn, someone will literally run out the door shooting and immediately kill me in a headshot. It just felt very inconsistent.
Yeah, I felt a few times where I literally move and suddenly get shot and I'm dead basically. So I found it worse. People are hacking
getting towards the spawns. As soon as you go close to the spawns, that's it. Immediate headshots. And I mean, I get that there's like guns in the area that shoot you if you go past those doors, but I was genuinely getting killed by instant headshots. And there's literally they spawn in, run out the door, shooting on you, and you're dead. And I didn't know if that was like one of their like ideas for like anti-camping the spawns and stuff, but it just felt really bizarre because like you get them in the middle of the map and it's fair game. Anyone can win that fight, but the closer I got to spawn, the easier I found it was to get killed. So. Yeah,
and I do want to point out, for some reason, StreamYard is absolutely destroying the pixel quality on this video. This isn't how bad the game looks. I think the graphics are pretty decent for a free-to-play game. And glitch-wise, I didn't have any sort of glitches apart from when you die and you go into ragdoll, but they're hilariously bad. Do you know, like when you shoot them and suddenly the legs are like inside out and so I think that's hilarious. The only graphical bug I had was playing on the nano mode, which is sort of like zombie survival. So a couple of people get picked at the beginning of the round to turn into like alien zombies, and they go around like killing people and spreading the disease basically. And on one level out of about 10 rounds I played of that, one person was just like, they weren't there. You could run through them, but for some reason, their like texture had suddenly become huge across the entire screen in the middle of everyone. And it was absolutely. I've took a screenshot of it. I'll put it up on Twitter at some point. But it made me chuckle.
I don't remember experiencing any like major bugs and stuff other than that aim down sight one on modern. But it's just it just feels really bizarre, like really bizarre.
Yeah, and it's odd how little maps there are because like Crossfire has always had this weird thing where you would only have a couple of maps per mode, but they'd keep bringing out new modes, or it would be like they'd rotate it every week or something, so that you understand that. But there's a version called Crossfire HD, I believe, which is like Counter-Strike Source's version of Crossfire, and that's got tons of maps. Yet half of them aren't a good quantity of them aren't in this game. So whether they bring them out later, I assume they will, and I assume this game will probably have massive numbers in Asia, and that'll keep supporting it, even if people in like on Xbox and like America and the UK don't. But the only thing that narks me more than anything is that there's already like multiple ways of payments. I mean, I spoke to Fabio about this, and he was like, "There's a battle pass, there's a paid marketplace, and then there's an in-game marketplace. Yet there's no content really compared, which is a shame."
What I didn't like is it GP you use to buy guns with? The rewards the rewards for GP is so little unless you're doing the dailies. But the dailies are like kill 50 people with a specific pistol. And I'm lucky if I can get a fucking kill with any gun, let alone a pistol. So I didn't like that. I mean, I think you get like 30 GP a map, but when you consider that weapons cost what 2,200,
yeah, it's a long slog.
It's insane.
But I feel like it's got a good base going forward. If they can fix the glitches, I mean, they fixed the campaign issue they had. Like,
you couldn't play it.
If they tweak the gameplay a little, they maybe fix the sort of sensitivity aiming on for console players, because I bet on PC it's shit hot.
Yeah,
it looks and plays exactly like I remember Crossfire, but I'm like used to it on keyboard and mouse, not a controller.
My biggest problem with these types of games, I keep saying, I say it every episode now, I think, is that first impressions are everything. And a lot of people will play this and think this is awful, and they just won't go back to it.
Yeah.
And I really do think that if you want, I mean, especially a multiplayer game, if you want this sort of game to be, played for a long period of time, it needs to work out the gate. You can't have a game that's just glitchy and buggy and
lacking content. I mean, even Halo's suffering from this exact same problem of lack of content already. The multiplayer on Halo is absolutely like, it's some of the best multiplayer, like the controls and everything. It feels so great.
It feels
great. There's only like 4 maps, and I'm already bored of them, and I've already deleted it because there's no new content. And from a multiplayer, like I've been playing this, like for the achievements for the multiplayer on this are really easy. It's like get so many kills, get so many headshots, play up to 100. Like I think it's play 10, 25, 50, 100 games.
But I have 2 left.
Getting to 100 is gonna take me a bit. I'm heading towards 50, but getting to 100 is going to be a struggle if there's only these sort of like 4 maps, and then I think there's one other on modern compared to classic. There's not a lot, which is a shame. Like if they added like 4 more maps, they'd probably not have an issue, because I quite enjoyed the search and destroy, which is like you plant the bomb, you defuse the bomb gameplay. I like playing the team deathmatch. I like transport ship. That is
it's a cargo ship. It's exactly Modern Warfare, isn't it?
No, that is the exact same as it was on Crossfire original. The exact same. Just so technically they've copied it from Crossfire because that came out before Modern Warfare. But
I didn't know that.
And I don't really like the Nano Lab, the Babylon Lab. I don't think there's enough places to hide from the infected. You always get caught, and you always seem to end up in like one place.
I've only played the team deathmatch. I can't stand search and destroy. It's my least favorite mode on COD. The other 2 I didn't really get, so I've just been playing transport ship. But I'm in the same boat. I'm about halfway to the 50 matches played, and I'm just like, I just don't want to. This isn't fun. I just don't want to play it. When you get into like I believe you get like 2 wins count as what, like you get 2 reward, like 2 win counts as a win.
Yeah, you get 2 games played if you win a match. Yeah,
it's 20 minutes of fighting with the controls. I just don't want to do that.
And that's if you do win.
Yeah, it just bores me to tears.
Yeah, I mean, I quite enjoy it, and I will be playing it more. I don't know how long I'll be playing it for, because, like I said, just the lack of content at the moment is a killer.
I felt like this game was getting pushed quite heavily by Xbox, and then in the last few months, it's gone radio silent.
That was because originally it was going to be an Xbox Game Studios publishing deal, and Xbox was going to publish it. And then somehow, since they did that announcement trailer and everything, it's now Smilegate, the developers who are publishing it as well.
Oh, okay.
So Xbox have probably been like, well, fuck you, we ain't getting that publishing money.
To be fair,
advertising. They've dodged a bullet. Like,
played it and thought, fuck this. I'm not. But no, I mean, maybe it'll come out better in the end. But it's the state it's in at the moment. It's just awful, absolutely awful.
I agree. I mean, I think it's more playable than a lot, and I see a lot of people giving it a 2 out of 10. It's not that broken. It's not that bad. I've played worse.
I don't know. I think it is.
I'd give it a 5 out of 10 at the moment. I think it's quite enjoyable if you like that type of gunplay. If you're a Call of Duty sort of modern shooter only sort of player, you're not going to like this game. It's not for you, I don't think.
I was really impressed by how many guns are in the game. There's a lot of guns. There's a lot of variety in the guns, but they all felt the same. Like the Gatling gun feels the same as a submachine gun, feels the same as an assault rifle. There's just
welcome to Counter-Strike.
It doesn't feel like there's anything that makes any particular gun stand out. It's just they all feel the same.
Sniper rifle can zoom in, and if you get the tomahawk for a knife, it's overpowered. It's the
How?
best. It's no idea. It's always the best knife in the game, having this axe instead of a knife because of the way you attack. With a knife, you go like that. With the tomahawk, you go like that. I think it's slightly better. Don't quote me on that, but I remember it being the go-to weapon for running around on the original Crossfire.
People running around with a Kimbo. I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, clearly. I ain't even seen that yet. I've seen a lot of people with Gatling gun though.
There's two people going around a Kimbo, but I don't know.
But I would recommend people try it. If you like Counter-Strike, if you like the original Crossfire, give it a go. It's free because this is probably more aimed at you. And I would recommend try it with a keyboard and mouse or play it on PC. But if not, I would definitely recommend waiting for more content, more maps, because there is a massive lack of it at the moment. And
or wait until another game releases and just play that instead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that bad. Like I say, I'm enjoying my time in it, but I don't know how long I'm going to enjoy my time in it because it's very lacking.
I've got a feeling that once you get the achievements, you won't want to touch it again.
Oh, you're probably not, no, unless I'm jumping on with friends or something. But even then, I doubt I will. Unless there's some new maps, like I say, and some of like the old Crossfire maps come back, and I go, ooh, a bit of nostalgia here. But it's a very Marmite game. I feel like I say you're going to either quite enjoy it, and you're going to get your free gameplay's worth out of it for free, like I say, or you're going to be in the I really fucking hate this game and I don't want to play it. Do you know what I mean? There's no sort of middle ground.
It did look really promising.
Yeah.
When I saw the campaign trailers and stuff, I thought, "Oh, this is really good."
Yeah. We will be doing a campaign review soon. Like I say, Ginna's played through the free campaign. I'm going to pick up the free campaign now. It's finally out. I've installed it. I will play through it probably this week.
And we'll do another campaign. I hate the game too much.
That's fine. Me and Ginna and maybe Fabio will do a roundtable on that. But that will be another Patreon exclusive video. So if you want to get these videos early, like I say, 1 month before they come out on our YouTube channel, follow the link below. And £1 a month. And like I say, at the moment, you get one video a month. That's going to be going up soon to more than one video a month. Plus, I record a ton of review videos for the YouTube that end up just sitting there ready for days when we haven't got like something we have to put out on. So what we're doing now is I am letting people on the Patreon see them early. It may not be a full month early because they may go up like the week after or 2 weeks after or even a couple of days later. But you're going to get that early as well with Patreon. And we've got loads of other cool stuff coming for Patreon subscribers.
Yeah, loads of cool shit.
For £1. £1. That's 2 caramel whisper bars. That's it.
You get a monitor, you can get 2 caramels for that.
Yeah.
2 for £1.
2 Cadbury's cream eggs, and you're supporting us for a month, and you're just making us all happy. So check it out.
It all goes right back into the channel. So win-win.
Yeah, everything's going to get more games, more giveaways, better equipment, just everything better basically going forward. So it's only going to benefit you guys, the watchers. So there's no reason not to get on it. Yeah, exactly. Get on it and join us. Basically, it's going to be ace.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think we'll call that a day. I think you've absolutely destroyed CrossfireX's multiplayer's arse enough, and we'll be back soon.
You kind of saved it a little bit.
I like it, but I can see why people hate it. I'm not one of those people that are blind love a game. It's got massive faults, massive shortcomings, but I quite enjoy it. But it doesn't mean everyone will. I know a lot of people won't.
Yeah, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm looking forward to trying the campaign. Like I say, we'll come back soon with another video on the campaign, but I'm not holding my breath. I think the campaign's going to be worse than the multiplayer, but time will tell. Time will tell, see what Remedy's done to it. But yeah, that's it. We'll see you later, guys.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night.